So the Menendez brothers were denied parole, and I'm going to tell you in this upcoming episode how I feel about it. And so if you're new to the channel, this isn't how I ever start any of my videos, because that's how fucking nerds start their videos. And this is not a nerdy show. So please like and subscribe, and it helps the algorithm, and you'd be really helping us out a lot. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Let's just look at this, okay? The Menendez brothers. Can you imagine just for a second, like grabbing a woman by her hair, tossing her onto the ground, maybe into the couch or love seat or whatever? Just that alone, okay? Like, have we been so desensitized to how fucking crazy that even is? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Okay? Like, really fucking roughing a woman up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't shake the shit out of one every once in a while. Relax. I'm just kidding. But, like, then you're gonna take a fucking shotgun and point it at your mom? You're gonna point a gun at your mom who has no one's molested you. Your mom has never done anything. You guys have fucking, even if your mom knew about it and whatever, your mom's not your mom is just your mom. You don't ever fucking raise your hands to your fucking mom. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, dude? You know what I mean? Like, and then blew her fucking, half her fucking hand no longer existed. Blew her thumb right the fuck off. Half her fucking face and whatever else. I mean, like, you can see the crime scene photos. They're online. You can get them unblurred. They brutally fucking attacked their dad, and they were denied parole. Fucking men, okay? These two fucking creepy little dorks that they were, okay? One's got fucking ears like the dude in Mad Magazine. You know what I mean? In their newest parole picture. They're two fucking... Listen, that's what these fucking dorks do, okay? These crazy fucking people. You want to call it compassionate release? How about this? How about you don't kill anybody and brutally murder them after they give you, you're living in Beverly Hills, okay? Beverly Hills. That's where, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You're living in motherfucking Beverly Hills. Nothing's happened to you. And that's why they made the whole fucking story up. There was never any... like, fucking, like, oh my God, they were very mechanical and rehearsed every time they talked about these fucking, molestation, things. Come on, kitty. It was very rehearsed, and just very, like, him and his crazy brother, they both got together and they said to each other, we're never going to fucking tell, this, no matter what, this is always going to be the thing. We're always going to stick to this story. We're always going to, and that's, good liars do that. They never will deviate from the fucking story. They stay all the way with it. And that's what they did. And they've spent 40 years or 30 years or whatever surrounded by, dudes. So enjoy it. Just like that Brian Cohenberg, that fucking weirdo. Listen, life in prison, it might not sound like traumatic, but you ever been grounded as a kid? Yeah, imagine that, but 40 times worse. You're stuck in a fucking cell 23 hours a day. How fucking boring. Fuck. Like, dude. You know what I mean? Like, these people are just, you've lost all control, all self-control. There's some people I'd like to not shoot, but like shake the fucking shit out of or slap the fuck out of them, but I ain't trying to fucking murder somebody. One, because God doesn't want us to murder people. Two, I don't want to go to jail the rest of my life. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the deterrent I have. So I'm out here feeding my little cats. So, like when you hear them talking, if you are that bored, or like I was driving, you want to hear them two talk? Not one of them. I'm surprised they didn't even think of this. But they are, they talk about how much people they've helped. Nothing that the parole board is looking for, like, real groundbreaking. They've had too many violations with a cell phone. Like, you've got a cell phone in the prison. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I'll tell you this. Like, it's a big security fucking deal, okay, for the prison, And it was probably a corrections officer that brought it in. So it's a real big deal that you're using a cell phone, They had, like, a reality show lined up and this, that, and the other thing. But long story short, they're not ever going to take ownership and responsibility. They went on a big-ass spending spree. They're two boring little fucking privileged dorks that grew up in a multi-million-dollar home in Beverly Hills, had a free ride for an Ivy school, go out and murder your fucking parents, try to sell some bullshit lie that, it's just so monotonous and mediocre, the fucking story. I almost think because they've gotten their way so many times, these spoiled little fucks, that they just thought that they could bore you into believing them. Denied parole, good, okay? You two nerds. I hope you burn in hell where you belong. Shame on your fucking relatives and getting married in prison. Your relatives want to, the healing of the... Bro, there is no fucking healing of the family, okay? Two people that gave life to you and provided you a fucking home and everything else were taken off the earth because of your selfishness and narcissism and fucking demonic possession or whatever you want to call it, and then you went out and tried to spend all the fucking person's money because you were touched as a kid. Get the fuck out of here. Like, subscribe, share, send all your money to our Patreon.